Welcome to the swamp. As the sun rises on day 17 of the alligator hunting season in southern Louisiana, hunters across the bayou are starting to feel the pressure of filling tags with large breeding gators. And 2 hours northwest.
De VVV cadeaukaart. Echt iets voor jou. Magisch.
Oh, kom niet dat dan!
Pointed out here the other day, I think it came out of one spot. It's like a crab hole there. The crab hole basically is old timers reference to like an old eddy current. So if you can imagine, a river or a stream.
Nee, ik heb mijn laptop niet terug. Ik weet niet wat die politie die gelaten heeft. Die laptop. Die leg ik straks weer terug, zei hij. Maar ik kan hem nergens meer vinden. En met deze grote kon ik niet op YouTube komen. Dus toen heb ik mijn computer maar opnieuw opgestart. En toen ging het wel. Ik blijf maar eventjes. Ik wil die fans bedanken die 112 hebben gebeld. Want nou stond ineens alles bij mij aan de deur. Maar ik had geen hulp nodig van instanties. Ik heb hulp nodig dat iemand voor mij een bakje koffie zet. En even kijkt hoe dat het met die opladers zit. Want deze laptop zit eigenlijk ook aan de oplader. En die doet het wel. Ik ga maandag toch naar een zorginstantie. En ik wil gewoon thuis blijven. Nee, dat krijg ik niet, nee. Maar ik wil daar wonen.
I've known him since he was 11. He's in our wedding party. He's joined my crew probably 6 years ago, and I trust him with absolutely everything. He handles, tens of thousands.
Maar als die mensen 112 niet hadden gebeld, dan had ik mijn computer nog gehad. Nee joh. Ik ben in huis ook een paar keer gevallen. En ook een keer naakt. Toen ik in mijn broek gepoept had. Dus heel de vloer ligt vol met ontlasting. En het stinkt heel erg nou. Dus ik moet ook iemand hebben die de achterdeur komt openzetten. Nou, vooral met deze kou kan dat goed doorluchten.
To save time panning by hand, the Golden Timers are heading to a friend's camp. A fellow prospector called Lewis, who has a gold separation machine called a water pump.
Hoi Jill. Sorry. Ik was even een beetje boos. Ze hadden 112 niet moeten bellen, verdorie. Ik heb geen hulp van instanties nodig. Ik heb hulp nodig, zoals ik net zei, voor iemand die even mijn huis wil ontluchten. En ja, mijn achterdeur open doen. En een bakje koffie voor mij wil zetten.
So the heavier gold works its way inwards, while the overflowing water washes the lighter material out the front.
Ik ga mijn huis verkopen, hè.
15 kilograms of concentrate in just 20 minutes, saving over 2 hours of panning.
Omdat ik niet meer alleen kan leven. Ik lig alleen maar in de bank.
In Queensland, Jackie and Anthony had exclusive access this week to private property next to a gold.
Dus ik ga zo snel mogelijk begeleid wonen. Nee, ik blijf niet live gaan. Ik ga nou alleen maar even live. Omdat ik boos ben. Omdat ze 112 hebben gebeld. Nou hebben ze mijn laptop afgepakt. En dan komen ze straks deze ook nog afpakken. Want ik mag van de politie niet meer live.
Just under 5 ounces for the season and banks them $1,500.
I know we didn't knock out any big nuggets on that one, but we put together an okay amount of gold. We will go searching for more patches, but we know at the end of the day, if we have to make wages, we can go back to this gully and punch out a heap more gravel and hand it out and make wages. Well, that was hard work, but we've got a whole lot more in front of us yet. All right, let's go.
We're looking, mate. Had a bit of a battle with weather.
1,200 kilometres southwest, the Poseidon crew lost over 2 days to bad weather and saw fewer nuggets than they're used to finding.
And just a bit concerned that the lead is
Nee,
it's dropped off. I think it's turned because the spinner was telling us it was, and the nuggets dropped out completely out.
ik mag niet live. En ook niet bij begeleid wonen.
Nothing big this week at all. It's just all small stuff. Yeah, right. 1.47 ounces, mate, in detectable stuff.
But in recent weeks, the team's biggest takings have come from fine gold.
Sparky, doet die Paul Middelkoop eens blokkeren.
5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15, 17.285.
Over 18 ounces takes the Poseidon crew's tally to more than 160 ounces for the season so far.
Well, ain't so bad. We edging closer. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, mate. Good job, though, Ed. Well done again, mate. We'll get back on to it.
Dankjewel.
On the way back to their lease in Western Australia, the Gold Timers have stopped at their local, eager for refreshments while they wait in. The Grand Hotel is the only surviving pub in Cook, famed for its long-standing regular, Willie the Horse.
Nee, dat is echt. Ik heb een tweede herseninfarct gehad. Dus ik was helemaal lam. Maar een of andere knettergekke stalker, Jake, die is aan mijn nieuwe telefoonnummer is hij gekomen. En die doet mij nou constant bellen. Ik kan niet slapen, want hij belt mij elke keer wakker. Hij is constant aan het bellen. Dus nu ben ik al die tijd aan het zoeken geweest. Van hoe kan ik dat nou het beste oplossen? En toen ben ik het knopje vliegtuigstand tegengekomen. En dan heb ik maar eens even aangezet. Dus nou kan niemand mij bellen. Ik wilde niet geholpen worden. Dat heb ik hun gezegd. Ik zeg, ik heb van jullie geen hulp nodig. Dus zijn ze weer weggegaan.
Around the world, we need to build. But not everything that goes up stays up. Buildings and structures become out of date. And when it's got to go, the only solution is demolition. Every day, a hardcore group of dedicated demolition professionals ply their trade.
Sparky, als jij er nog bent, moet je die negatieve opmerkingen gelijk blokkeren. Want ik kan het niet.
The work is difficult and dangerous. Demolition crews put it all on the line to get the job done and the buildings down. This is a job with some smashing, a lot of crashing, and plenty of collapsing. This is Demolition Down Under. This time on Demolition Down Under, with just 2 days to deliver an apartment site to developers, the crew from Flowride Earthworks is working against the clock and clouds.
Just on the bigger roads or under roads, it's nice and sloppy and slippery.
And the fallout could be catastrophic all around.
Ja, dat is ook zo.
Pedestrians all blocked off here just in case anything happens. The supervisor's definitely getting a bit scared.
Alsjeblieft, een moderator die negatieve commentaren kan blokkeren.
100-year-old hardwood beams.
The beams that we're pulling out are around 300 kilos. If that was to drop, that could flatten somebody flat as a tack.
Tempers are tested as the crew tries to get all these valuable timbers out in a day.
Ryan, we're getting paid per job, not per hour.
And in rural Queensland, the crew from Gumdale Demolition disagrees on the safest way to bring down a 30-ton water tank.
You still want to push it down? We're going to have pretty well the same control coming from behind as what we would with the cables on front.
With a hill behind and a building close by, this strangely shaped structure could end up causing massive damage.
It's a round vessel, not a square vessel. If it falls and rolls, we're not going to be able to stop it. It's going to pick and choose which direction it ends up.
It's a fully split zone. On boundary to that
We don't have any deliveries today coming in or anything. It's literally just us here. Gates to be shut at all times. All right? At all times.
In the middle of one of Brisbane's most affluent suburbs, New Farm, the crew from Flow-Right Earthworks is preparing to go into battle with an apartment block.
There's an old 6-pack of brick units here, which is probably 30 or 40 years old.
Once this building's down, it's going to be an amazing development. Very boutique, very luxury. It's going to be one of the most iconic buildings in Newfoundland.
So much so that this expensive development and challenging demo has the whole neighbourhood curious.
Hoi Khalid,
Everyone's just keen to see what's going on in the area.
ik had jou een tijdje terug nodig, Khalid. De familie Van Dijk, de vader en de neven van Bradley Van Dijk, die willen mij vermoorden. Of in ieder geval komen ze het elke keer vertellen in de live chat. Stef, doet die Kim ook eens blokkeren? Doe eens wat sneller met blokkeren.
As it works its way through. A 6-ton machine is also on site to help clear away any debris. The team hopes to have the structure down to ground level in 2 days. There's a lot to get done in a short space of time, so the crew seizes any chance to speed up the slow and arduous strip out. But not every part of the prep work can be rushed.
We've got real tight access here to the neighbours, and there's a beautiful garden and glass doors on the other side. So any of those little bricks that go that way, so we're going to get out there the boom lifts and actually manually hand strip it down.
With the excavator due on site in the next hour, Jeff has one eye on the clock, the other on the ometer.
Gelijk blokkeren, Stef. Geen waarschuwingen. Gelijk blokkeren. Want ze zitten allemaal te treiteren.
Deep in the heart of Sydney's Chinatown, a popular restaurant is undergoing a transformation.
We're just doing a major structural renovation on this 4-story building.
Nee,
Converted into a 4-story restaurant on completion.
dat heb ik allemaal al geregeld. Ik heb de wolvenbende stopgezet.
These beams, it's fancy because they're over 100 years old and come from the Blue Mountains, been draft horsed all the way here.
And that's where the team from Demolition Australia comes in.
I've hired Peter and his crew to come in and remove them so we can get maximum length on them. For a building this size with this many beams, looking at around about $7,000 to $8,000. So the beams that we're pulling out today are hardwood beams. They're sought after for repurposing for top end places. Sometimes they make furniture out of them, and they're actually fairly expensive. So we get a good return if we can get them out in full lengths.
But that's easier said than done when dealing with wood of this weight.
So the beams that we're pulling out are, around 200 to 300 kilos, and so if that was to drop from 3 to 4 meters, that could potentially flatten somebody flat as a tack. So we've got to make sure that we've got control over those beams until they touch the ground.
Starting on the top level, the plan is to bring in an overhead structure known as a gantry to hold the weight of the hardwood. Holes will be cut in the floor and slings attached to the beam below. Once the load is secured, Peter will use a
Nee,
through both ends.
ik heb geen ambulance nodig.
Straps will be extended to lower it to the floor.
Als je belt, de ambulance, dan moet ik van YouTube af. Dus zeg het maar. Dan ga ik nou uit mijn eigen wel van YouTube af. Maar dan kom ik er niet meer terug op.
With a historic building to protect and only one day to get the beams out, Peter has no time to spare, or else his payday could cost him money. It will all depend on the arrival of the all-important gantry.
So what's the feedback on the timing for them to get here? 11 o'clock. Okay, all right. Okay, well that changes things a little bit. We might have to. That's going to set us back. No, looking up the dress on the way out. Couldn't see straight have a clear day from up here, except back when it's cool a while.
In a small country town in regional Queensland, locals have gathered to witness a spectacle.
Just out of school after the men's shed, sort of charity work today, pulling down this redundant water silo. We've been told that it was the original town water supply and it was decommissioned 15 odd years ago, so no longer in use, just one of those things that was in the way.
Nick, Pete and their crew from Gumdale Demolition have been asked to remove this redundant resource that
Doet die Paul Middelkoop, doet die mannen eens blokkeren. Let eens op. En die Dylan Loy ook. Blokkeren. Die zijn er om mij te treiteren.
Nick's idea is to find two strong attachment points and connect cables between the water silo and excavator. The crew then need to cut the 6 steel legs on the structure, leaving the front ones still partially attached for stability. The excavator would slowly back up, bringing the tower towards itself. Pete's preferred approach is to do away with the cables completely, but still sever the legs. He'll use the force of his 33-ton excavator to push the 30-ton silo over. Either way, a second machine with powerful shears will be brought in to cut through the curved metal once the tank is on the ground. Due to the remote location and travelling time, this is a one-day job that needs to be completed today.
What do you want to do with the aircon unit up the top there? We'll go up and have a bit of a look at it and just see if we can either get rid of it prior to demolition so it doesn't explode all over the ground, leave a mess to clean up.
The water cooling unit is
Geen uitnodigingen doen zonder mijn toestemming. Niet bij mijn thuis uitnodigen.
It takes a few moments to destroy the cooling system.
Nee hoor, dat klopt niet.
And it only reinforces his resolve to push.
I reckon we just push it over. We're going to have pretty well the same control coming from behind as what we would with the cables on front. I'm still either going to walk it back or walk it forwards.
But as Nick scales the structure in search of those elusive pulling points, Pete examines the silo one more time and starts to doubt the approach he's been pushing.
If we get behind it and push it, if it doesn't behave how we want it to on these front legs, I don't have a great deal of control from behind. And the building really close next to it and the legs kicking up at the back, there is potential that it's going to twist, could either hit the machine or hit the building.
Op het Belgische platteland is er een plek waar je met een geluksstart je oude spulletjes kunt brengen.
Ik weet niet wie Dylan is. Die doet Paul Middelkoop doet die helpen om mij te treiteren. En dan heeft hij zomaar, net als Hans Looy, heeft hij mijn achternaam gepakt. Zodat niemand aan zijn echte naam kan komen.
De eerste 7 seconden. 7 bizarre, irrationele seconden. 7 seconden van impuls, van vooroordelen. Hoef je niet te overtuigen. 7 seconden.
Nee,
De Cupra Formentor e-hybrid.
Witte Reus presenteert
die zijn geen familie.
de bouwwedstrijd ooit. Spelen, zweten en heel veel vlekken. Nieuwe Witte Reus Powercaps met Max Fresh Effect. Zo klein, maar met reuze waskracht en maximale frisheid. Witte Reus Powercaps, was de berg, kost een beetje. Altijd buiten het bereik van kinderen.
Ik ga mijn camera uitzetten, jongens. Maar die chat hou ik nog aan. Houdoe.